Our next guest is Tony and Emmy Award-winning actor. Thank you very much. That's Christine Baranski. She's starring in the second season of Hulu's 9 Perfect Strangers. So she plays Victoria, who is meeting her estranged daughter at a transformation wellness retreat in the Alps, because they got some issues. In this clip, Victoria's daughter learns that her mother's brought a much younger man with her as well. Womp womp.
This retreat was supposed to be an opportunity for my mother and me to work through some of the lingering issues in our relationship, remember?
Oh, what are these issues?
Oh, well, let's see. I'm neglectful, but I'm also smothering. I don't support her, but I also never forced her to stand on her own 2 feet, so she has no self-esteem. Other than that, yeah, I'm a monster. Now, can we please just enjoy this beautiful spa?
I know. She's so sensitive. Christine Baranski joins us. And then they come down to breakfast the next day, you and the much younger boyfriend saying, we've just been enjoying some gymnastics. It's really hurting.
I think it should be in all of my contracts as an actress. Great clothes, funny one-liners, and a younger lover.
Yes.
Hey, now.
Can I tell you some of your liners? When we first meet you on the screen, it says, here comes the crone. They're referring to you.
Here comes the crone.
One of your lines, I've never been good at honesty. And then you say, sometimes the lies you let your children believe are as important as the truth. Isn't that a good line?
Yeah, that's really
No,
I love that. I love that.
She's quite something. She has she's holding on to a very dark secret,
Yes.
but she's seeking reconciliation with her daughter, played by the wonderful Annie Murphy. And it's a fantastic cast of actors, led by Nicole Kidman, mesmerizing and glamorous.
But it's my understanding that you hadn't even read the script before you said yes. Is that true?
This was the
Do
day
backstory.
before the actors' strike, and I'm in Italy on a vacation. My agent calls and says, so you've actually been offered this Hulu series starring Nicole Kidman. These are the actors they're going out to. And I heard that. And it shoots in Munich and the Austrian Alps. I said, fine, I don't need to read the script.
I'm good. I'm in. We'll work on the details later.
But actually, I didn't get to read the script because the very next day, the actors went on strike, and there was zero negotiation. Everything was on hold. It was like, well, is so-and-so going to do it? We don't know because, and we waited, all those months. And as soon as the actors' strike was over, we went into production. I was in Munich, and I spent 6 months living in Munich, and I'm a music lover and an opera lover and a classical music lover, so I was at the opera house constantly.
Wow.
And then when you're in Munich, you can take trains to Salzburg, Vienna, Budapest. Yes. I even got to Krakow. So it was a honey job. I loved it.
And you and Nicole had some great scenes together, too. It was nice to see
It was
the two
wonderful
together
to
on
finally work with her. She's
Yes.
such an extraordinary, powerful presence as an actor. And the rest of the cast is marvelous. We bonded. And then, of course, we have the Austrian Alps, but often there was no snow, and they had to use snow machines. So there you go. Yeah.
Pretty cool. So I was telling you before we came on the air that I love The Gilded Age.
I know.
It's one of my favorite shows on television. From playing Diane Lockhart in The Good Fight to Agnes in The Gilded Age, you always play these sophisticated, confident women. Is that an intentional choice when you are looking at scripts?
Sometimes a little bitchy.
We like that part.
Oh, no, we love the bitchy.
Yes.
I don't know. I went to an all-girls Catholic high school. And I was president of my class every year.
Of course.
I'm not saying I'm, naturally.
You have this way.
But it fits me okay. I seem to have, grown into playing these kind of roles.
You're just naturally a badass, Chris.
I'm naturally badass. But the nice thing is, you don't have a shelf life. You can play this character. You can play this kind of woman. Look at Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
You can play her till you're half dead because it has to do with intelligence, it has to do with worldliness, it doesn't have to do with being beautiful or sexy, it has to do with presence. And so,
No, I remember you when you turned 71 or something, you said, I'm working harder than I've ever worked, making more money than I've ever done, and look better than I ever have.
Well,
do you still feel that?
I feel great. I just had a birthday on May 2nd. And
Which birthday?
I'm not sure if it's 72 or 73.
Okay.
I think I'm somewhere, at this point, you say I'm in my early 70s, and then you hope that you never have to say I'm in my late 70s, but I'm still jamming, you know, it's fine.
Well, you look beautiful.
You do. You look
You are
great.
radiant on
Thank
screen
you.
and off.
And I'm
Thank you
off
so much.
to Grandparents' Day as soon as this interview is over. I'm in a car going to Grandparents' Day. I have
go.
4 grandsons, and I'm a very happy lady.
And we're happy that you
Still
stopped by,
jamming.
Christine
Still
Baranski.
jamming.
Thank you so much. Season 2 of 9 Perfect Strangers premieres May 21st on Hulu.